Hey everyone, let's have a quick chat about Atlas Shrugged. At least as quick a chat as you can have about such a big book. Let's start by my reading experience or how I read this, because I listened to the audiobook and I actually recommend doing that. My main reason for this is that I personally am a very slow reader, and a lot of this book is huge. Not only that, a lot of huge things happen, but it's also very wordy and it takes a lot of time to actually finish a theme and tell something. So, with my reading speed and the time I have to sit down and read, I can't imagine myself having gone through complete chapters in one sitting. Whereas on audio, I could actually do that. I could much more arrange to make the time, because I listen to audiobooks when I exercise and go on walks. But for me, that was a much better way to get access to the story and also comprehend the story. Since a lot of the writing is very wordy and stretched out, I don't think that I would have made all the connections and gotten the whole point and the beauty of the writing if I had read it. That's a personal thing for me. But I also think that listening to audiobooks can diminish the scare and dread of reading a big, challenging book. So, for me, the audiobook was very good. The audiobook is also very well done. Scott Brick reads it amazingly. It's with the intonation and the speed. He really made the story and the characters come to life for me. So that worked really well. Other than that, I went into this book completely blind. I didn't really have an idea what this was about. So most of the time I was confused of what was going to happen next. I thought, oh, we've reached the point where we want to go at multiple times throughout the book, but then we didn't. By the end, you of course figure out what the end goal is, but reading through the book has you at a lot of times wondering, what am I reading? Where is this going? And what does it want to tell me? So, what does it want to tell you? The story is basically about a world where the industrialists leave and people they always call the looters, which is basically the government at the end of the game, try to make everything equal and public welfare they want to support and give everyone a chance, which is also not exactly true what they want, but let's leave it at that. So it's a very big story about economies and different people in different positions in this story. Are you confused yet? I have trouble summarizing this. The audiobook is 62 hours long. I cannot put this into a short review. What I can tell you is that there are a lot of interesting ideas throughout the book, that the writing is really amazing. I found myself admiring her use of language and pointing out in the story and in the way the characters use language, how we use language and what we can do with that and our intentions with that. I thought that was amazing. I thought that her presentation of her ideas was also very clear, repetitive at times because things kept reoccurring, but because of that, you could also follow the ideas. You could make up your own ideas about that. You could take sides and wonder if you're on the right side or on the wrong side and what side the author would be on. And I really enjoyed this. It was very long. I actually uploaded a reading vlog, which spoils a little bit more of the ongoing story. There's way too much going on for me to spoil the whole story and everything that is happening. But like I said, there's so much happening. I just had to record every now and again my thoughts on what was going on. So there's a reading vlog with spoilers up as well. But if you are wondering if you should pick up Atlas Shrugged, if that is something that is worthwhile investing the time in, I would say yes. Only because the writing is really well done and it's an interesting concept and an interesting look at what society can be and how things could turn out. Is that an experiment? I think you could look at it as a philosophical thought experiment and a well-written novel. Anyways, I'm rambling. I have no idea what I'm talking here about. Let me know in comments if you have read Atlas Shrugged, your thoughts on it, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.